I'm running out of time, every day goes by so fast.
I'm here at CamperCON 2019, August 3rd. We've gotten together, all these vans and campers, in a parking lot at Spanish Banks in Vancouver, BC. Eventually I might have a count of the people that are here. Well, it's Sunday morning after CamperCON. There's a bunch of people down here that some of you would want to meet. Now here's one of my best buddies. Introduce yourself to my YouTube audience, guys.
AJ Gus, how are you doing, bud?
Awesome. How are you doing?
Not bad for
Why are you
for
pretending
an
to
old
like
guy.
me this time? I don't have my arm for you, otherwise you'd be hugging, eh? And look at this dude.
Ah, no.
He's the darkest guy Vancouver can offer in terms of van life. What's your name? What's your website?
Website's Van Dwelling in Vancouver. I show the darker side of van dwelling, all the harassment, all the police harassment. Oh, not police harassment anymore. Actually, the police have actually come to understand
They're
that I'm
nice.
actually a decent guy,
Yeah.
and they're actually starting to respect me.
It's just the other
It's
dudes.
just the rest of the people where
He
I
keeps
park.
parking in the same neighborhood
it's
with
like-
where all the assholes live.
Apparently, I attract.
Yeah.
So
okay.
if you want to look at my channel, you'll see all sorts of and my AJ Joe on-demand experiments where I am showing people how to actually boost their engine fuel efficiency by using hydrogen on demand.
Awesome. So what was your YouTube channel again?
Van Dwelling in Vancouver.
Okay, everybody go there.
Thank you.
Now we're going to go and try and talk to these guys. Look, this is what happens when YouTubers get together.
See, more YouTubers.
Do we get cameras,
Yeah.
looking at cameras?
All right.
See, he's
Like-
from Atlanta, you know that? So,
Atlanta?
That makes me special.
yeah, it's pretty awesome,
Okay,
right?
meet Mr. Special from
Yes.
Atlanta. What's your actual name?
Only 5 million people from Atlanta. And Ben.
And you're not a YouTuber, or are you?
No. I mean, I comment.
So
I'll
you-
probably have something to say about yours.
So look, everybody have a really good look because it's the last time you're going to see him on the internet.
That's right.
Maybe. And so you're interviewing everybody.
I'm just doing little bits here.
Because
and
you
there.
only came to me for like 10 minutes or something.
Yeah.
I'm slowly getting
You're going to
around.
probably cut that down to like 30 seconds. There's that
20 seconds.
20 seconds, yeah.
No,
That's what it should
I don't
be.
edit much. I pretty much do everything.
And there's another
Everybody's
YouTuber over
doing
there.
it.
Depends on how much.
I got to go somewhere
I
where
have to somehow link these.
I got to go somewhere where I'm not the hottest content. 3 van dwellers. That we're going to
He said,
three old
was
guys.
it you that said that loved our video the best? 3 guys in a van? Somebody else.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah?
You and Timothy did that,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I'll
if
get
it's
in there and do
going to be, well, they already know what I look like, so I won't even be in this. All they're going to do is hear me.
You
All
don't
they're
want to
going
be in your own video?
no, I'm in them enough. Problem is, most of the time I'm stuffing my face with incredibly cheap but good-looking food.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
all right.
I'm not like
Yeah.
I'm not a connoisseur. I just go and get the cheapest, biggest meal.
I
Right?
eat cheap
Usually
food too,
Asian restaurant, you can go for like $10 and you get like huge portions and you got leftovers.
Yeah, no, I that is what I do most of the time. That last week I went to have a dinner with Chrome, and the 3 of us spent $90.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
so much.
yikes.
No.
So we're all going to get dinner all week because all we can have now is the sandwich.
Yeah. I think that's the,
Spend my pension on one meal.
Okay, introduce yourselves.
I'm a guy in a van.
A guy in a van.
that's not your YouTube
No,
channel name.
Life
No.
of Chuck is my YouTube name.
Life with Chuck, and Chuck has an amazing life.
Well, yeah, it's an
He's
awesome
good.
life. Awesomeness.
Awesomeness, yeah. And
And I'm Scott, or better known as Static Camper Van.
Static Camper Van, and he travels around the Pacific Northwest
Now,
telling
now
us
I-
where the best coffee houses are.
Right. But I
Yeah.
also drink Tim Hortons, so don't. Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I have a Tim Hortons. stuck
I'm
in
not,
the-
you've
yeah.
just lowered your standing in my eyes. That's to me.
He says it's better than Starbucks.
It is
to me-
better than Starbucks.
To me, McDonald's, before they tried to better their coffee, was the best.
Oh.
I'd rather make my own.
Well, making your own is better.
Yeah.
I give him that. But I think Tim Hortons is better than Starbucks.
Anyway, so this is Chuck's camper van.
Old rig, $2,200.
$2,200.
That's it.
That's the cost of his home. Keeps them alive, keeps them dry, keeps them warm all winter in Vancouver. And
You know
he's
what? Do you know why I got into van life before? I wasn't happy. What we talked about earlier, a house with the white picket fence. I had the wife, the kids. I had everything. You know what? I wasn't happy.
I don't want to make a joke, but maybe it
I
was
wasn't
your
happy.
wife.
Oh, yeah, well, that was
just-
100%.
I'm just kidding.
I'm glad I got rid of that.
I
one.
actually,
I'm
you
not
know,
kidding.
I'm not unhappy. I don't have a wife,
But you know
but
what?
there was nothing wrong with, you know what I mean?
But
it's
I
just my
had it
lifestyle.
all. I had the modern day success. I had
Yeah.
everything. I had the nice car, more than one car. I had a fleet of cars. Actually, I had 15 cars in the backyard, and City would always come every spring and can't have this. But I had it all. I wasn't happy until I got into an
So what is it-
adventurous lifestyle like van life.
What is it that you got out of van life that you think is, very special to you? What's the most important thing?
Freedom and the adventure. I like the freedom. I can pick up and go wherever I want.
Yeah.
I'm not static. I don't stay in one place. Sorry, that's no offense. I don't want to stay in one house anymore. I can go here, like you just showed. I can go to the beach. You know what? I can go downtown to a park here or anywhere, and I can stay overnight anywhere. My house
Yeah.
is there.
Right.
I can stay at work. And people laugh because it's like, oh, that's your thing. You should go out and make us lunch. I can do that.
Yeah.
Or I can go out and have a beer right after work. And sit
That's
in the
right.
park.
Or provide like an emergency place for them to lie down and have a nap.
Good.
Anything, right? Yeah, perfect. So what is it about van life that makes it interesting for you? Why are you still in it or doing it?
Because life is easier.
Are you full time?
But I'm full time. I'm just over 3 years.
In
I've
the
been-
Pacific Northwest where it's cold, it's rainy, and it snows sometimes?
Well, I started in the desert of Southern California, and that was a little hot, so that was a little difficult dealing with heat. But then I came up here to the Pacific Northwest. I'm in kind of Seattle area now.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's easier to heat a van than it is to cool a van if you live on solar power.
Mm-hmm.
So it's easier here, Life is easy. You got a little extra money, you don't pay rent.
Yeah.
So you can afford the things you want to spend your money on instead of
So
being
you're calling
forced
me
to
a
spend.
candy-ass wimp because I go south in the winter and don't want any rain and snow?
Hey, that's gonna
Not
be
at all.
Me next. Don't worry.
I would love to be able to go south, but I'm working a 9 to 5, so yeah. I mean, that is what it is. But yeah,
So
life is
what
easier.
I like about van life is I get to meet you guys.
I was gonna say
And I'm
that,
gonna
that was
tell-
my
I'm-
next thing. I was gonna.
I'm going to
butt in.
say
I get to meet guys
I'm
like
going to
this.
say that because I'm a
That's awesome.
70-year-old guy that would be cooped up in an apartment, and then I would meet other 70-year-old guys that got up at 6 o'clock because they had to pee to have coffee, and they weren't necessarily they're nice people.
Why? Because you had to have pee and coffee. too?
Yeah, well, I wake up too. Well, the thing is that I think old guys end up getting up early in the morning, partly because it was a bit of a habit, but they get tired of getting up to pee. They get tired of going to sleep for a half hour. I'm kidding, an hour or so. But all night long we wake up to pee. So finally we go, I'm tired of this shit. I'm gonna go over and get a coffee. Give me a reason to pee.
See, where I lived in the prairies, they'd all gather at the local coffee shop and talk about farm things. And,
Yeah.
oh, what did your field grow this month? That's what all the old people would do. Or the wives would get sick of them and kick them out. Go for coffee, get
That's
out
right.
here and go away.
Now, and the thing also, you've got to get it. If I had millions of dollars or a million, and I bought a big motorhome, then I would kind of be. It would be a necessity for me to park in a campground, and then there would be a whole bunch of old retired guys there, and I would never meet any other kind of
Yeah, I
person
don't
than
know.
somebody like me.
Right.
I'd rather travel and
That's
do
a good.
that.
I think that's a good point.
To
yeah.
me, that's
Yeah.
like you got to. Younger people don't get it because it's easier for them to network. It's easier for them to have a huge network. And with that network comes a huge number of opportunities for sex. Like they tell them, well, this girl likes you, right? Or there's a job over here, or there's this thing over there, and this is an awesome place. That all happens when we have a huge network, but if you're a 70-year-old guy living in a tiny apartment, there's zero network except those 5 guys that get up for coffee in the morning.
That is true because I used to live downtown Winnipeg and it was always exciting, something going on, like the hookers were standing at the corner flagging John. And then I moved to the edge of
Where's
town.
that corner? That's where I should park.
And actually, I took my kids. I was took the kids to school on the bus. It was like 7:30 in the morning. Some guy's riding there, and his gun falls out and he's rolling across the floor. And my kids are like, "Was that a gun?" then I moved to the edge of town, and it was a 50 plus community pretty much, and we went in this apartment block, and it was boring. I'm like, what the hell are we doing here?
Let's go back to the hookers.
No excitement,
back
no
to the excitement,
adventure.
No, that's exactly it. Life changes, right? So if for an old guy, I'm healthier because I get more exercise, and I'm younger mentally because I'm meeting more people and getting more ideas.
Right.
And so I'm actually, since I started this, I'm kind of getting younger. That's how it feels like. Anyway.
Reverse
Yeah.
aging.
And you get a view like this whenever you
Well,
want.
like he pointed out, the girls on the
But
beach in bikinis.
this view over here, these all of my subscribers think this is the most boring friggin' view because I
Really?
show it to them
Seen
every
it
damn
many
day.
times, yeah.
Well, for me, from a guy from Southern California, this is a nice view.
Yeah, it is.
It
But-
is beautiful.
You got to be, yeah. I mean, that's the other thing about van life is you can kind of travel around and you get to see stuff
Oh,
that
look,
you
the
didn't.
eagle was
right?
chasing the...
Very different from what you're used to.
That's the most important
and you
thing.
appreciate it more.
You know, when I go down to Venice Beach now, I park in the same old places I did last time, and people come along in the morning when I get there and go, "Hey Gus, good to see you back." It's like you become a part of
Yeah, you're
another
a local.
community.
Yeah, you're a local everywhere you go.
Okay, say goodbye and tell them how to get a hold of your YouTube channel and
Yep,
stuff.
Life of Chuck.
And let me tell you, Chuck is more exciting in person than he is on his video.
I am. I said that before. I said I gotta be. I'm taking YouTube too
Look how easy it
serious.
is for you to be interesting and exciting, and you just, but you know, that's the same problem I have when I'm doing the video, getting excited
Serious.
because there's no audience. When
Getting too
Right,
serious.
right.
And
You can find me on Static Camper Van on YouTube, and I'm not
not
as
static
interesting.
anymore.
I'm not as interesting. I'm just
He's
boring all the
lying.
time.
he's,
awesome.
he's just
I'm boring all the
he's
time.
just a handsome guy that goes to glamorous places, like real coffee shops where they
I'm a
sell
lucky
real
guy.
stuff.
I'm a lucky guy.
Okay, say goodbye, wave, guys.
Bye.
Cheers.
Nice to see you, Gus.
Yeah. Well, that's it, folks. Nothing much happening today. I'm sitting by my bus trying to sell an organ and get where I get somebody to come and play my organ. And that's it. Say goodbye. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. You got a view of what it's like to be a van dweller coming to a van dwellers meeting. And yeah, we all try to be exciting, but it's pretty hard. We're just looking at us. We're just looking at, not looking at you or having a conversation with you, although some people can do it. It's pretty hard because I can't see you. There's no sort of immediate reaction. That's why maybe I should go and do a live tonight. But yeah, it's Sunday night. It's a good night to do a live. Maybe I'll try and do that. Anyway, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And come back and see what I'm up to tomorrow or the next day.